All right, welcome back everyone. I am super excited today. I am with my friend Julie Laughton. She is going to walk us through this beautiful project, actually soon to be beautiful project. It's
Yes.
in the middle of a full gut down, as you know, not stud down, but gut,
Yes.
just like completely gutted. You said down to the drywall.
Down to the drywall. We redid the drywall. So we redid the drywall, all new floors, all new cabinets, all new doorknobs, all new lighting, a new paint color, new fireplaces. Those are the coolest things going in, but you can't see them yet, but we are doing these beautiful French fireplaces.
French fireplace. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's really kind of majestic, timeless, but it's modern, but it's really a timeless, modern French country.
Yeah, you showed me some of the photos.
Yeah.
And yeah, the design elements are definitely that, you know, popular, on trend.
But not
you know,
trendy. Not too
but
trendy.
on trend, yeah. I
on
mean,
trend.
it's you know,
Yeah.
this is what people are looking for
Yes.
these days. Clean lines. Yeah, not too trendy though,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It's timeless.
We can't tell you the address. We are in Crystal Cove, but we can't tell you exactly where. It's funny, actually, I was telling Julie the story. I actually showed this property off market, probably 4 different clients, and we won't get into all the details around price because it would give it away. But I would say that your clients, you know, didn't steal this house, but I think that it's interesting. As I was thinking about it on the way over here, you know, as I'm showing people homes these days, people are afraid of this $2,000 a square foot number, and it's a psychological barrier in Crystal Cove. And I'm just speaking about Crystal Cove right now. And people, I've had many clients that are like, I'm not paying $2,000 a square foot. You know, it was just $1,200 a square foot, or or the guy just paid, you know, $6 million for the house 3 years ago,
Right.
and they can't get over these things. But when we bring in someone like you, who's going to create that new value, an $11 million house, you put $1 million into it, you're at 12. This house is going to be worth $15, $16 million. So
And
you have to trust what I say because I know what I'm talking about. I have a buyer for this house when it's done, by the way. So it's just because there's no turnkey, you know, the inventory is not existent.
There's not existent. It's Newport Beach, it's Newport Coast. When you see the view, you'll know why. I mean, it's special. This is special. The location is special. That view is, you know, $1 million view.
Let's go see it. Let's take a walk in. Steve, don't trip and fall. You know, I'm the one that usually does stuff like that. So it's, as we mentioned, obviously we're in a big construction zone right now. I wore my tennis shoes, so I didn't mess up. Yeah.
2 casitas, top and bottom.
Yeah, this is a kind of a special, you know, design that they had, where they had this casita and then upstairs. Now this one, did it have the exterior?
Yes, it has the exterior
so
stairs, so it's really private. That's going to be like the junior master, a little more extra, you know, bling in there. So
I've been in this floor plan where they have the access through upstairs.
oh yeah, no, it's totally separate outside all the way.
Yeah, so great for an au pair.
Yes.
Not good for a teenager.
Yeah.
I'm going through that right now. But
no escape route.
no,
thank you.
Yeah, we seal that up and make them come through the house, you know, with the alarms. So this is you know, I like this kind of entranceway. You seal off with a gate. You've got a water feature. That's technically the front door, but we're going to come through these.
We've been using this so much, it'll be weird to go through that one, but this is the one that takes you right to the view also.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, look, it's funny. I've had a lot of clients or prospects or people I'm showing homes to that always say, you know, what was Crystal Cove thinking back then that, you know, the small doors or the way it was oriented? And I said, these homes weren't designed for this view.
Yeah.
These homes were designed on paper by a builder, you know. I mean, you see the same home in Irvine with no
Yeah, it's the
view,
exact same track.
right?
Yes.
So I think that's something to keep in mind.
This should be the front door.
What you're good at is, this should be the front door and this should be open so that, because you're paying $11 million.
Well, and the other thing is we're going to put the gate, we're going to make that gate iron so you can see right through it to the view. So we are going to change that dark solid wood door to see-through iron. And then that's going to enhance that. This should be the front door. So we'll get to that.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously money is not, you know, it's finite, right? So people don't have endless money.
No.
If you had endless money, you would probably push this whole thing out and open the whole thing up, and you'd walk in and it would just be one big room
and bigger doors and to the ceiling, you know, because now everybody wants the floor to ceiling doors, right? So these are designed traditionally with the height, you know, lower on the wall. But, you know, in the new designs and the new modern homes, this whole wall would be glass all the way up to 9 foot.
Yeah.
So that's the new modern.
But as you were mentioning, you did take
I took all the arches out. It
Yeah,
was
they have
making it look so claustrophobic in here. And just squaring these off was like a total transformation. And there was only these arches. The rest of the house didn't have them. So that was kind of silly. And then this has a secret wine entry down here, don't forget. That's
very cool, yeah. It's subterranean. I don't know if you can get in there, Steve, but I know we have a before photo. Subterranean wine cellar. This is dining.
Living and family room.
Yeah. I mean, this is the area where people spend all the time.
Yeah, and the kitchen's in here with the big island and the banquet seating over here. So you got the banquet seating, you got the refrigerators and the ovens here, and then you got this huge island like 13 feet long and a sink. And then you got the 48-inch range with the hood and then the side countertops. And then there's a custom pantry right around the corner.
Is this going to have all new appliances? Or
Yes, all new. Yep.
Thank God.
Yes, they were dated. Even though they were good appliances, they were dated. So there was time for them to go.
Yeah, you know, these homes in Crystal Cove, people forget they were 3, 4, 5 million. Nice stuff, but it's also been 2006. You're talking about
oh, they're so dated.
16, 17 years. Like you're going on 20 years.
That's a big, lot of change happened since then.
They've seen their time, and we all have to evolve over time. You know,
exactly.
Yeah, that's right. So, but I love that you got a 13-foot island, and then this is, I mean, this is a good floor plan.
Well, it is, and this is open, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put doors here. So all these rooms are now gonna have doors, because why didn't the original design have it? Who knows? But these are all gonna be La Cantina doors open to walk through each room. So when you go back to each room, you'll see just imagine the windows to the floor, they're all doors.
Yeah, just open right up, yeah.
Yes, and then I'm gonna add beams to the ceiling too.
Okay. Yeah, so you said sort of a contemporary-ish, modern French.
I'm gonna do a white stucco, white plaster to match the walls around the fireplace with a nice curved swoop upper mantel that's kind of reminiscent of French country with this simple crown molding and a simple molding here, just in white plaster. And it just makes a statement and gives a real timeless look to this, because a lot of people just throw a mantle on or wood, but that's too casual. So we're gonna do something really elegant and timeless. And then I got 2 beams in each room, 3 beams over here to match the floor.
Okay, and this is gonna be repurposed.
Yes,
it's staying,
I'm gonna keep it, because there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I might get a new log set, or I might just clean it, because there's nothing wrong with that log set. But I am gonna get rid of the gold, and this will be black.
Yeah, new glass, new trim.
And there's nothing wrong with it. Yep, no reason. It's gas already, we're good to code.
Well, especially since you're going with that vibe. If you're going more contemporary, you'd probably do
then I do that glass. Yeah, that's different. Yes, we're not going that contemporary.
Let's go look at the money. I mean, you know, someone who paid $11 million for this house. I mean, it's basically this lot. You know, people can't believe it, especially if you're watching this from somewhere outside of Orange County, California. But you know, the dirt alone's probably $9 million.
Just this is what you're paying for. You can't see Catalina at the moment, but it's smack in the middle because we got another little rain front coming through. But you can see all the way up to Newport Beach and the Newport Pier, right?
I mean, looks like you can see Palos Verdes.
You can almost see Palos Verdes,
Long Beach, yeah. I mean, this was smart. I like what they did here.
I do like this too. It's
You've got
condensed.
Elevated because it improves the view a lot.
Yep. And you still got a nice flower garden. And then this is still their property that slopes down, so you got space.
Yep.
And then there's nobody in front of them, so like an unobstructed view. That's one of the things about this street. It's better than some of the streets, I think.
It is, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's also the way that this lot's oriented. Not every lot in Crystal Cove gets up the coast where you get to see the whitewater.
Yes, my favorite part is the whitewater. I got another one in Laguna with the whitewater of Main Beach, and it makes it a little extra special.
It does, yeah, absolutely. And what about, so that's gonna be open?
Doors. So all 3 rooms off the back are now doors.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and then I'll just match the existing tile and clean it up and refreshen it. And then of course we're gonna do surround sound and new lighting out here so that when they entertain, the music's automatic from their cell phone. Mm-hmm. And then new exterior lighting just to update it a little bit. And there's also going to be a French door off the master because they're putting in a nice soaking tub in the middle of the room.
So that'll be off the bathroom?
That's the master bath right there. The bedroom's over there.
Yep.
And then the bathroom's here, and then that's one of the kids' rooms.
Should we take a run up there and take a look?
Let's do it.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, so back here, are you going to do anything with the pool? Like
no,
new
we're just
tile,
going to refresh it.
Just refresh it?
We already got the pool guy here. Tile's good. you know, that's it. Nothing, no major overhaul needed because it's kind of classic. The tile design is good, you know?
It is, yeah. I mean, it's nice, and you know, the infinity edge, right now it's a little low on water.
It
but,
is,
yeah.
we worked on that already, and you know, they'll get that adjusted because I think with all the rain and what's going on, because I mean, it's been adjusted, but that tile fits the Mediterranean style of the building, the home itself. It's,
does.
you know, Mediterranean. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's just
No, and it's a
where
good
it's at.
shape. It's
Yeah.
symmetrical. So
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's classic.
it's doable.
It is doable.
Some of them you see that were built back then.
Oh yeah, they don't have it even close.
No.
But this one actually goes with the style quite nice.
Yeah.
The house has good bones. You know, and even we're keeping the railing. I mean, a lot of times I don't keep the old handrail because it's so dated and funky. But, you know.
It's going to work with what you're going for.
Yep, got the level 5 drywall going on.
Yep.
But we'll just take this handrail and refinish it to match the wood flooring, which is going to be the oak, natural oak.
That'll work. Yeah, it's so funny. When we showed this property, you know, there was silk.
Oh my
the
gosh.
silk wall coverings
everywhere.
and the furniture and the color, and it's just, people have a tough time who are not in this business and who haven't. Well, there's 3 things. 1, either you've never done it and you don't have an eye for it.
Yep.
2, you've done it and had a horrific experience with a contractor.
Yep.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And that, to me, those 2 are really the biggest, and sometimes it's just kind of a combination of the 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so for us, it's challenging because I walk into a house and I see it immediately, and I know who I would work with.
Yes.
And I know that it can be
easy for us, right? I gotta stop making it look so easy on my videos because it's not. But we do it so long, and we're pros at it, and we want to do it right. We want to be, you know, we are honest, so it's easy for us after all these years. But the process is tough to find your realtor, to find your design build company. It's tough. If you pick the wrong person, you're in for a ride.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
Stress, money.
it's
I mean, time and money is all we have in this world, right?
time and money, and that out of control feeling, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
And there's more bad than there are good, unfortunately, in this business. But we, only work with the best of the best, so thank God.
Yeah.
But I even wrote a book about how to avoid a nightmare remodel because it's so prevalent and it's easy to step into it if you're thinking you're going to cut corners or save money. So
that's a big problem that I find is that people always think, oh, well, I'll just, I can hop online and find some of this stuff and I can save a few bucks here and there. And at the end of the day, it ends up always costing people more money.
It always costs more time and more money both. So you don't save anything, and then you get the added stress of living through the micromanaging of bad people or just incompetent people. So I hear a story every day about this, and my clients have all had that experience once, and then they come to me and then it's over. But it's it's tough because you don't want to pick your contractor online or your products.
No.
Nobody.
What's great though, what I'm really happy about this project is to see that they're doing everything, because how many times are people like, the powder room looks decent, let's just leave it. Or, I kind of like the tile that's in the master.
No,
let's just work around that.
I can't stand that when people do that, because then they always regret it because, oh my God, why did I leave that? And it's penny foolish, pound foolish, penny wise is really bad, because you want it to be yours, like from the start. I mean, some houses are so bad, I recommend burning sage.
I thought you were going to say burning them down.
Never.
Not to the insurance companies, but
I recommend burning sage before we put the drywall back in paint. But you want every wall painted, every surface touched is yours.
Yeah.
Don't save anything unless it's something structural. But yeah, I can't stand that when they.
Yeah, or sometimes doors.
These are fine.
If they're solid
core,
and you can work with
and we just got to paint them.
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah.
Come on in. You can come through our video.
That's fine. No, come on. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah.
We have
we leave it all in. This is authentic. Yeah.
Yeah, and the only thing we're changing on these is the doorknobs. So it's golden. Yep, these are good doors. I mean, these are my favorite with the panel molding. So anyway,
there's several levels in this neighborhood, and some of the lower communities that the little bit lower size homes that were 2,500, 3,000 square feet, you might end up with hollow doors.
You might not have this design. It might be a flat door or just a shaker door, but these are the top quality doors. Yeah, there is a difference. Yeah.
So
and the baseboards, you can tell if there's they give you the smaller baseboards, on the track ones, and then these ones will have the higher baseboards. But yeah, there's levels of detail. Just that iron railing, I mean, that's a fortune. So it's good. But the other ones might have wood pickets.
Right.
You know, they won't have the iron or whatever. So
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly. So we walked into
master bedroom. The bed goes over here. We got the surround sound and all the lights going on. We're gonna have all new LED lighting, and the speakers are already in. So we're almost done with all that.
I'm glad you have so much lighting. It blows my mind. I was showing a home yesterday, and there was not one can light in the master bedroom.
Oh no!
Yeah, and you know, back in early 2000s, some of these
they expect you to live off lamps, I guess, and
it's so crazy because you think about it. Like when they were building these things, what is it incremental cost to add a kit?
$125.
Not in 2003.
Oh, it's probably $65. Yeah, $65.
Right? When it's like studs and the electrician's already there. And
no, you got to have your can lights on a dimmer, and then we always do the half hot. So when you walk in, you flip on the cans or the bed lamp. It's like a hotel. And then you have another switch by the bed. You just put the lamps off. So it's a whole thing about just the lighting in the bedroom. There's like 3 controls. So
it's smart.
3 options, and everything on dimmer and all that good stuff.
This used to be an arch, right?
This is an arch, and then that was an arch for the niche. So we only left the arch for the closet entry.
Right, but
So,
this makes a big deal.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah,
you
it's
can't
huge.
tell in the video, but maybe we can pop some before and afters.
Yeah, oh my God, you see the before, it's insane.
Yeah.
Insane. So we're gonna have the his and hers, his and hers and his, and this thin set's a little thick, watch out. And then the tub goes this way, and then these doors will open to the view of the pool and Catalina again.
That's nice.
Yeah, and a lighting fixture up there. And then the steam showers at the end, that's kind of nice because it's so big, but you can kind of get a peek in there at the steam shower, and it's got the rain head and the shower head and the handheld and the whole deal.
Yeah.
So it's like a rainforest in there.
Yeah, this used to be an arch. So this used to be like basically like a little tunnel to get into.
It's like a cave.
Yeah.
And then the closet's pretty decent it's big enough for his and her. So if you get in here, she gets one side and he gets another side. I have a nice display going here for the wife for all the purses. And then I put their shoes over here, and the rest is double hung. And then dressers on either side.
I don't know who your clients are, but my clients, the woman would be like, this is good. He'll be,
Most of my clients want a closet bigger than the average bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And then another backup closet possibly.
The nice thing about this house is it has so many bedrooms. There's not that many people that need a 7-bedroom house.
It's 8 bedrooms, 8 baths. You know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then up here, that's kind of fun. This is kind of like a nice hallway with windows, so it kind of gives that Mediterranean open feel. But it's just a hallway, but it's so big, and then it has the view of the courtyard. And then you come down here to the media game room, and you got 2 kids' bedrooms on either side, so it's a great place for everyone to hang out.
This actually used to be a door through here.
Oh.
Yeah, right. So there used to be a door.
Oh, they closed it off.
There used to be a door right there.
Oh, that's right, because that was like another sitting room from the master.
And this was like the office sitting room.
Yes.
But because my client who looked at this property before, this was going to be her closet.
I get it.
Watch the wire right
I
there.
remember that. She said something about that. So now we got the 3 bedrooms upstairs and the 3 casitas. So it's 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, and a powder. So with the master, I'm sorry, it's 8 bathrooms with the master.
Yeah.
Yeah. Altogether. But
this would be a great hers closet.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most ladies want that big of a closet.
That's what we're seeing these days. It's usually we lose a bedroom. People are asking for at least another bedroom now so that they can convert it to a
Well,
closet.
that's just it, because they need it, and it kills me. But this is the only room with the tub, so we are keeping the tub.
Yep.
Because one of the girls is going to have the tub, but I got a lot of demand for tubs again. You know, because I didn't put them in for 20 years, and now I get a demand for 1 tub.
We always recommend. We always recommend to have 1 tub.
Okay, good.
Because you never know if someone has a baby. Maybe they're not expecting a baby,
Right.
but you have to have a tub.
Someone visits, you get injured, but for the kids, you got to have one.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, it's my new rule to keep 1 in or put 1 in, but I didn't do it for like 20 years.
It's funny. A lot of people they kind of push back and fight on the tub situation.
Yeah, they do.
But
It's,
like just put 1 in one of the bedrooms, the extra bedrooms. But
Yeah,
unless
and
you want to be bathing.
No, I just did a home in Laguna, and then we have 1 extra one in the ADU unit, just so it's there.
Yeah.
But it's separate from the shower, because that's my other pet peeve. I don't like to step into the tub to take a shower.
No.
So the other thing the ladies like is the laundry's on the same floor as most of the bedrooms.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
And then you have another guest bedroom, and then it has a little niche and a closet, pretty decent closet, and then the bathroom. And all these other bathrooms are just walk-in showers.
Yeah. And then on the other side of this wall is the
Casita,
standalone, or not detached, but standalone entrance casita.
Yes. And that one has like a bar and a microwave and a refrigerator. It's kind of nice, so it's like more like a hotel suite.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know what, ever since COVID, we're seeing a lot of older, post-college kids coming back to live with their parents. And that's a great place for that.
All my clients had their kids living with them during COVID in the college age. So it was like everybody was in the house.
Yeah, no, we had it. I mean, and my daughter's about to graduate, and she's probably coming home. So it's the way it works.
And then back here's just another bedroom. So they're all about the same size. There's another cabinet, and then the powder room, then another bedroom. Oh, they moved my office.
This is your office now. This is a great office, by the way.
Yeah, this is what they're going to use it for because it has the French doors.
Open them up.
If you're on my samples, I wanted to show you the floor and the cabinets, but I'll find them.
Oh, they moved everything?
Yeah, that's good. See my spec book? So when I do a job, I have to have my specs right here and all my drawings at my fingertips.
Yep.
Because it drives me crazy. The address is on there. It drives me crazy, but
we'll blur that out.
Yeah. Drives me crazy because I need everything at my fingertips.
Yeah, for sure.
Organization is key.
Your favorite saying, plan to fail,
It all
fail to plan?
starts with a good plan. It's like your life. You got to start with a good plan because, it's not good to just guess.
You're not a shoot, ready, aim gal.
I can be. I'm good to, last minute, spur of the moment, but I believe in a plan, big time.
So how long is this going to take?
I'm going to do this one quicker than normal because we can, and I'm going to try to do it in 4 months because it is mostly
from today.
It's going to be done at the end of May, so I want to be done May 31st.
We're in March. We're March 20th.
Yeah, so the end of March, April, May. So I'm already 2 months in 2 weeks, and then I'm going to be done in 2 more months. So I'm going to manage to get this one done in 4 months because I can, and they want me to. So normally they take 6 months.
Yeah.
But it is cosmetic.
She's not promising she can do this for you in 4 months, but
no,
6 months is. I mean, look, if a contractor tells you 6 months, a lot of times it's like
it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
All remodels are 9 months. All new builds are a year and 3 months because when you do a real remodel, you gut to the studs most of the time, and you're moving walls and you're repiping.
You always find stuff.
Yeah, you always find stuff. So it's always 9 months for a remodel. Don't kid yourself. But if you're really doing cosmetic and you don't have to repipe and do a ton of drywall, you can do it in 6. And I'm doing 4 because we kind of got a little head start because, we just went faster and yeah.
Yeah, no, I know the story.
Yeah. Someone else started.
The story. That's for another time.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you one thing is that you told me once before that you've been in the business so long, you have all your own subs that you work with for years and years.
Family.
And that is key. Oh, you're by the
fan.
Steve's giving us the wave because we're standing.
Next to the blower.
We picked the stand right over the blower.
Yeah, knowing us, didn't even think about it.
No, I was hoping that it was just going to blow our hair.
Yeah.
It's like,
where's the wind machine?
I was going to say that someone just told me they're working a project and they had to hire security because people are coming onto the job site to try and steal their subs.
Oh no!
Yeah.
There is a shortage of labor, and I can imagine a shortage of subs because there's a lot of construction going on. Even though there's a home shortage, people are remodeling, right? So there's been this shortage of labor claim for a long time, but I have my labor that's been with me 30, 20, and 10 years. My guys go back to the beginning of my career. And no one quits, they just, retire.
Right.
So my subs are the same thing. My one cabinet maker's 30 years, the roofers and everybody else are 10 and 15 years because, I treat them right. There's no stress for me, the client, or my workers. I believe in a no stress deal. We're efficient and professional. So my guys stay with me.
You're probably picking up second generation.
I am, and I have father and son. My roofers was his father started the business. The plumbers, the father started the business. The other ones have their sons in the business. The cabinet maker's sons in the business.
That's great.
So it's like a family.
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry because they get my back, I get their back, and we can guarantee the quality. And I never have to wait for anybody.
I love that.
Ever.
I mean, so that's the difference. That's how you can
That's
pull
the
off
difference.
a 4 month.
No other contractor can say it because they might have 3 or 4 guys, but they got to schedule them all. And the more jobs, the scheduling becomes tricky, so you can't really go as fast. And I keep 20 employees on payroll, so I can do 7 jobs at one time and not break a sweat.
Got it.
So, you know, we can spread out and get things done. I've never had a day off in 35 years.
I'm not going to say that I like that because, you know, I mean, I'm one of those 7-day-a-week people, but, you know, you get to a point where, you know,
I take my weekends off now, and we don't let the guys work on the weekends because then I'm working, and we don't want to bother the client because we need downtime. But we have never taken a break in this business, and even through COVID, we worked every single day. Yeah. So.
Well, I was going to say is that what I'm seeing is that there's not a lot of turnover in Crystal Cove, and the reason for that is when I'm talking to clients or people who bought here back, you know, 15 years ago, they probably own their house outright.
Yes.
And or have a small, you know, meaningless mortgage at a 2% rate.
Right,
and
from way back.
Where do you go, right? Because if you have a house you paid $5 million for and it's worth 15 million or 12 million or 10 million, what's the next step? You got to go spend 30 million.
Yes.
So that's why I think you're seeing a lot of remodels, because people are like,
here.
you know, we love the neighborhood. The house costs us nothing. Like, let's just refresh it.
Well, that's just it, because they all need upgrading on the colors and the appliances, and then some of the cabinets might be falling apart, but everybody needs a refresh in 20 years, if not 10. So you look at it in 10, but 20 for sure. Everything's dated. Your colors have changed, whatever, but it's, you can't get a better neighborhood, so why would you move? I mean, this is it, you know, for the view. This is it. Unless you're on the sand,
people
that's
who
different.
live in Crystal Cove, there's not even, you know.
There's no comparison, because the view's actually better here than when you're on the sand, actually, because I like to see the coastline. That's why I like Laguna too, because you see that coastline like you're in Italy or the south of France. It's all about that little view. So
I will say though, however, a client, we are in escrow on One Shore Ridge. And that house was another one that people walked through it and were like, this house, they couldn't understand it before. They paid 15 million for it. They did like a $7 million remodel, and now it's spectacular. But so someone from, you know, this neighborhood maybe bought that one. I can't talk about it, but anyway, that's going to happen in those older neighborhoods too. Like in the Pelicans, like almost every home in Pelican Hill probably
every home has gone up so much. The clients they have at the beach, they're going up 1, 2, and 3 million in less than 5 years. I mean, they're just going up, and a little refresher, that's all it's needed. Like not even much, but they're going up anyway.
They're like, it's that heavy Tuscan, you know.
You got to pull that off. Just pull it off and streamline it. Clean, timeless design is always the way to go, because then you don't have to remodel.
Exactly.
You know, change your pillows and your sheets, but don't have to change your floors and your paint.
I don't know if we touched on it, and this is the end of the video, so not everyone makes it to the end, but Julie does design, soup to nuts, design,
architecture,
everything.
engineering, city submittals, general contracting, project management, all under one roof with my lovely team. So I'm doing it 35 years. So if you ever need anything, give me a call.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for taking us through.
Thanks,
appreciate
Michael.
it. Really appreciate it. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done. I'll probably have a buyer for it.
Yes, you'll come back.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll get photos to you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.